friends, today we are going to solve the question sum of digits from beginner in Coursera. So let us read the question and understand what it is. In sum of digits, you are given an integer n. Write a program to calculate the sum of all digits of n. Okay, an integer n is given and you are going to calculate sum of digits of that n. Suppose the n is 1, 2, 3, then the sum of digits will be 1 plus 2 plus 3. And what's the answer? 6, right? So you're going to find that and you're going to write code for that. What about input? Input, the first line contains an integer t, total number of test cases, that is. Then for follow t lines, each line contains an integer n. Okay. When comes to output, calculate the sum of digits of n. Then what about constraints? Then for constraints, t value should ranges from 1 to 1000 and n value should ranges from 1 to 10 lakhs. Okay. Let us understand the example. In the example, there is n value in the first line, which is nothing but test case, and the value of n is 3. Yeah. Since the value of n is 3, we take 3 values in the example. The values are given as an input. There are 3 values: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 1, 2, 0, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. And what will be the output? The output will be 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5, that is 15. And the second number is 3, 1, 2, 0, 3. That means 3 plus 1 plus 2 plus 0 plus 3. And the output is 9. And then third number is 2, 1, 2, 3. That means 2 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3, which is 8. So this is all about sum of digits problem. Let us write code for it in Python language. So click on submit button and start writing your code in the given IDE by choosing the language Python 3.6. Now, after choosing the language Python 3.6, the code will be, I am taking variable t, where t is nothing but the test cases, and I want to set the data type of t to integer. So the string which we are taking as input will get converted to integer by using int of input. So t equal to int of input. After taking test case as input from user, you should take input of numbers for each and every test case line, and you should display their sum of digits as output. In order to do this, I am using while loop. So while t not equal to 0, you'll take integers, right? So n equal to int of input, and the sum will be initially 0, where sum is a variable which is used to display the sum of digits of given taken number. So initially sum is 0 because no operation is done. After taking n as input, you need to add those digits, and this should be done while n is not equal to 0. So while n not equal to 0, what you'll do, the first thing you should do is to separate that digit from number. Second thing is, you are going to add that separated digit in some variable and store it in itself. I'll show you. The first thing is separating the digit from n, right? To do that, we use mod operator and store it in temporary variable temp. So temp equal to n mod 10 means if n equal to 1 to 3, temp will be equal to 1 to 3 mod 10. That means 3 will be separated from n. Last digit 3 will be separated from n, and this 3 is stored in temp. I hope you understood this. Now we are going to add this in sum variable and store it in sum itself. So sum equal to sum plus temp means sum equal to 0 plus 3, since sum is initially 0. Okay. After this, you will continue this loop, and in second iteration, what will be the value of n? N value will be 1, 2. Now you will separate 2 by storing it in temp variable and add it in sum. You will use this while loop until n value becomes 0. Once the n value is 0, we will be coming out of the loop, and now it's time for us to print the value of sum. After printing, what you'll do, you should go and get second number for the next test case line, right? So to do that, you'll decrement the value of t and continue those iterations until t becomes 0. So t minus equal to 1. Now the code is done. Run the code by using custom input and check whether there are any errors. If there are any errors, then clear them. After clearing them, submit the code by confirming OK. Yeah, the code is done. The submission is done.